Hey there, future fellow weirdo of the flock. Welcome to the most offensive church this side of the universe, the Porty Pit. And what we do here in this most amazing place, we read this great ass book. It's called God Said. Because he did not fucking say that. This is God's unofficial biography, Das Bible, as read by
yours truly, the Saint of Awesome, your Superstone Sage, Saint Nikki K the Great. Clap for me, I clap for you. Yeah. Welcome. Oh, come on in and have a seat. I have coffee, cannabis, cigarettes, a chair, space, all of it. I have it just for you. So, come and take a look.
Future fellow weirdo, you're the black sheep of the flock. Come and take a load off, let's have a little talk. This side of the universe, the wildest place you've been. Welcome to the service at the party pen. Have a good time, laugh and giggle.
Come on in and smile just a little.
We're reading God's unofficial bio today.
The Bible lady's gonna
lead the way. I got the coffee and the smokes, I got the herb and the chair. Got a seat with your name on it waiting right there. Searching for the mystery, a better mind to find. Leave that stuffy, judgy world way back behind. And the rebels, we're the ones that don't fit in. But there's a holy kind of magic in the middle of the sin.
Yeah, the mystery is deep and the coffee's brewing strong. In the most offensive church where we all belong. Have a good time,
laugh and giggle.
Come on in and smile just a little.
We're reading God's unofficial bio today.
The Bible lady's gonna
lead the way. The mystery of God, what a beautiful find.
A better understanding for a
black sheep's mind.
Hey there! Welcome! So, I see you're looking, you don't know where to sit, but sit right there, or sit right there, or sit right there. You could sit over here. There's plenty of places to sit. Just sit there! Yeah! We're about to have a good time. Good time. Yeah. We are reading Jeremiah, and it is ridiculously hot. So, hold on. Man, ridiculously hot. Okay, so, hold on. Trying to see the chat. Hey, trucker! I believe you may be the only one here. I don't know. It looks like, yes, you are the only one here, Robert, if you're even staying here. But you're always welcome to stay here. I like when people stay. Makes me feel special. And every once and again, I need to feel special. Like Ed. Okay, so we are on Jeremiah chapter 19. I don't remember how many chapters there are in this book. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter because a lot of it's going to be God pissed off. So, let's get ready for some angry God. Okay.
Okay, go and get a potter's earthen flask and take some of the elders of these people and the elders of the priest. Go to the valley of the son of Hinnom, which is by the entry of the potsherd gate. And proclaim there the words that I'm telling you. And tell them, listen, kings of Judah and inhabitants of Jewland. Thus says God, behold, I will bring such a catastrophe on this place that whoever hears of it, his ears will tingle. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Because they have forsaken me and made this an alien place. Because they have burned incense in it to other gods, whom neither they, their fathers, or the kings of Judah have known, and have filled this place with the blood of innocents. They have also built the high places of Baal to burn their sons with fire for burnt offerings. Gross to Baal, which I did not command or speak, nor did it even come to my mind. There was only one time. There was only one time that I told someone, hey, delete your son from my YouTube. But that was just to test him to see if he would do it. And of course he didn't do it. I told him not to. So I would never tell you guys to do that. You're not even important. Oh, I'm sure you're important to somebody, but not to me. No, I didn't even say do that. I don't even know. Therefore, behold, the days are coming that this place shall no more be called Tophet, or the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter. And I will make void the counsel of Judah and Julian in this place, and I will cause them all to fall by the sword before their enemies, and by the hands of those who seek their lives. Their corpses I will give as meat to the birds and the beasts. I will make this city desolate and a hissing. Everyone who passes by it will be astonished and suck his teeth like he's in the ghetto because of every single bullet in my Tommy Gunner Fury will be emptied in your ass, and everybody's gonna be like, the fuck, yo, I'm not doing that. And it turns out they're gonna do it anyway, but okay, but they're just gonna look at you and be like, ooh, thank God that ain't us. But eventually it will be you. But for right now, it's them. Um, yeah. Everybody's gonna be like, the fuck, yo. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and everyone will eat the flesh of his friend. In the siege, in the desperation with their enemies, and those who seek their lives will drive them to despair. Holy shit. But they don't have no problem eating children. You should look it up sometime. They love eating children. It's delectable. You know. Anyway, the daughters, and they will drive them. Then you shall break the flask in the sight of the men who go with you, and tell them, even so I will break this people and this city, as one breaks a potter's vessel, which cannot be made whole again. And they shall bury them in Tophet, till there is no place to bury. This I will do to this place, and to its inhabitants, and make this city like Tophet, and the houses of Julian and the houses of the kings of Judah will be defiled, like the place of Tophet, because all the houses on whose roofs they have burned incense to all the hosts of heaven, and poured out drink offerings to other gods. How dare these people? Man, they are terrible. They're terrible.
Then Jeremiah came from Tophet, where the Lord had sent him to prophecy. And he stood in the court of God's house and said,
What did I say? Oh yeah, I said, behold, I will bring on this city and on all her towns all the doom that I have pronounced against it, because they have stiffened their necks that they might not hear my word. So I'm loading my Tommy gun of fury, and I'm gonna empty it. Have a good day. All right.
all right, that's the end of chapter 19. Robert, are you still here? Somebody's here. I can see you. And I don't think it's just me. me watching. Well, okay. It might be just me watching, but I'm pretty sure it's not me watching. It's somebody, though. Wakey, wakey, come out tonight. Huh. Hmm. Huh. Yeah. So, God is really still really pissed off. Like, he is so mad. And he just, like, he talks about being pissed off at Judah and Julian more than he's pissed off at Israel and those terrible ass people. Like, he is real upset about this Judah thing. Ooh. We're about to get into a cat fight. Okay. Let me pour some coffee real quick. Okay. So, now Pashur, the priest, who was also chief governor in God's house, heard Jeremiah prophesy these things. Then Pashur struck Jeremiah and put him in the stocks that were in the high gate of Benjamin, which was by God's house. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. And it happened on the next day that Pashur brought Jeremiah out of the stocks. Then Jeremiah said, "The Lord has not called your name, Pashur, but Magur Misabibib. For thus says the Lord."
Okay. What did I say? Oh, yeah. I will make you a terror to yourself and all your friends, and they shall fall by the sword of their enemies, and your eyes shall see it. I will give all Judah into the hand of the king of Babylon, and he shall carry them captive to Babylon and slay them with the sword. Moreover, I will deliver all the wealth of this city, its produce, all its precious things, the treasures. I will give into the hand of their enemies who will plunder them, seize them, and carry them to Babylon. And you, Pashur, and all who dwell in your house will go into captivity. You will go to Babylon, and there you will die, and be buried there, and you and all your friends to whom you have prophesied lies. Dun, dun, dun. Get him! Get him! Get him! Yeah. Yeah. These prophets back in the day gave no fucks about nothing. They just talk mad shit to whoever. It was like, God's got my back. Fuck you, bitch. Yep. Okay. Damn. Hold on. My toe itches. I guess that's what I get for not wearing shoes. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. O Lord, you induced me, and I was persuaded. You are stronger than I, and have prevailed. I am in derision daily. Derision. I am in derision daily. Everyone mocks me. For when I spoke, I cried out, I shouted, violence and plunder, because the word of the Lord was made to me. Oh, because the word of the Lord was made to me a reproach and a derision daily. Then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name. But his word was in my heart like a burning fire, shut up in my bones. I was weary of holding it back, and I could not, for I heard many mocking, fear on every side. Report, they say, and we will report it. All my acquaintances watch for my stumbling, saying, perhaps he can be induced. Then we will prevail against him, and we will take our revenge on him. But the Lord is with me as a mighty, awesome one, because he's awesome. Therefore, my persecutors will stumble and will not prevail. They will be greatly ashamed, for they will not prosper. Their everlasting confusion will never be forgotten. But, oh, Lord of hosts, you who test the righteous, see the mind and the heart. Let me see your vengeance on them, for I have pleaded my cause before you. Sing, sing to the Lord, praise the Lord, for he has delivered the life of the poor from the hand of evil doers. Um, Wait, where was I? Evil doers. Cursed be the day in which I was born. Let the day not be blessed in which my mother bore me. Why is this repeating Job? This is repeating Job. This is exactly what Job was born Friday the 13th. That's exactly what Job said. Cursed be the day. Wow. God don't want me saying that. I don't want to curse myself. I don't. I don't want to read this. I don't want to curse myself. But this is the exact thing. Okay. Anyways, it says, fuck the day I was born. That day don't count anymore. Fuck the dude who brought news to my father saying a male child is born to you, making him very glad. And let that man be like the cities which the Lord overthrew and did not relent. Let him hear the cry in the morning and the shouting at noon, because he did not kill me from the womb, that my mother might have been my grave. and her womb always enlarged with me. Why did I come forth from the womb to see labor and sorrow, that my days should be consumed with shame? That's literally copying like pretty much everything Job said. And I didn't read it all cursey like because I'm not cursing myself with that shit. The day I was born was awesome. My mom birthed the legend on that day. Yeah. So, we're on chapter 21. Oh, Zedekiah. Yeah, we're about to read something good. Hold on. Okay. So, the word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord when King Zedekiah sent to him Peshur and Zephaniah. And this is a different Peshur. Okay. So Zedekiah sent them to say, please inquire of the Lord for us. For Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, makes war against us. Perhaps the Lord will deal with us according to his wonderful works, that the king may go away from us. And then Jeremiah said, tell the king that God said, well, he's been talking shit this whole time, so they should already know what God's gonna say.
I mean, maybe I don't say it, but I'm pretty sure I've been saying this whole time that I'm about to fuck this place up. Do they not believe me? They might not believe me, but they should believe me because I ain't lying, yo. Look, tell them. I will turn back the weapons of war that are in your hands, with which you fight against Babylon and the Chaldeans who besiege you outside the walls. And I will assemble them in the midst of this city. Hold on. Okay. And I will turn back the weapons of war that are in your hands, with which you fight against Babylon and the Chaldeans who besiege you outside the walls. And I will assemble them in the midst of this city. Myself will fight against you with an outstretched hand and a strong arm. God has one arm again. Even in anger and fury and great wrath, I will strike the inhabitants of this city, both man and beast. They shall die of a great pestilence. And afterward, I will deliver Zedekiah and his servants, the people, and all that's left in this city from the pestilence and the sword and the famine into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. And he will strike them with the edge of his sword, and he shall not spare them, nor have pity nor mercy. Behold, I set before you the way of life and the way of death. He who remains in this city will die of any given thing. But he who goes out and defects to the Chaldeans who besiege you, he shall live, and his life is a prize. For I have set my face against this city, for adversity, not for good. It shall be given into the hand of the king of Babylon, and he will burn it with fire. And king of Judah, hear the Lord, O house of David. Execute judgment in the morning and deliver him who is plundered out of the hand of the oppressor, lest my Tommy gun of fury empty some more. And no, yeah, so I pull out my Tommy gun of fury and empty the clips because of the evil of your doings. Behold, I am against you. I am against you, inhabitant of the valley and rock of the plain. Who say, who shall come down against us? Who shall enter our dwellings? But I will punish you according to the fruit of your doings. I will kindle fire in this forest, and it shall devour all things around it. Man, 33 minutes. Okay, hold on. I need to do something. What do I need to do? Something. I need to do something. Damn it. Brown chicken, brown cow. Okay. Brown chicken, brown cow. Damn it. Okay. We're on chapter. We're on chapter 22, right? Okay. Okay. Brown chicken, brown cow. Yeah. Okay. So, chapter 22. Man, I am so, oh, what is that? What is it called? All over the place today. I'm just all over the place. It's so hot. I don't want to say I had too much coffee because actually I've had less coffee today than I probably ever had. So I don't know. But I'm feeling so. What is the word? Distracted. I'm so distracted. Okay, so we'll do chapter 22. Look, go down to the house of the king of Judah and tell him, O king of Judah, you who sit on the throne of David, you and your servants, your people who enter these gates, execute judgment and righteousness, deliver the plundered out of the hand of the oppressor. Do no wrong, do no violence to the stranger or the fatherless, the widow. Do not shed innocent blood in this place. For if you indeed do this thing, then shall enter the gate of this house, writing on, or if you indeed do this thing, then enter the gates of this house, riding on horses and in chariots, accompanied by the servants and people, kings who sit on the throne of David. But if you will not hear these words, I swear by myself, I swear to God. Look, that's how serious I am. I'm swearing to God. I said, don't ever swear to God. That's like a thing. That's like a no-no. But I'm so I'm so mad that I swear to God, I will turn this car around and you ain't going nowhere but straight to your room with my foot up your ass. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Cause words and things. I swear to God. This house shall become a desolation. You are Gilead to me, the head of Lebanon, yet I will make you a wilderness, cities that are not inhabited. I will prepare destroyers against you, everyone with his weapons. They shall cut down your choice cedars and cast them into a fire. And many nations will pass by this city, and everyone will suck his teeth and be like, they must have really made God mad. Then they'll be like, yep, they really made God mad. They broke a promise. Yeah. They worshiped other gods that didn't exist. It was a thing that happened. It was like a thing that happened. Weep not for the dead, nor bemoan him. Weep bitterly for him who goes astray, for he shall return no more, nor does he see his native country. Shallum, the son of Josiah, who reigned instead of Josiah his father, who went from this place. He will not return here anymore, but he'll die in the place that he has been led captive, and shall see his land no more. Woe to him who builds his house by unrighteousness, and chambers by injustice, who uses his neighbor's service without wages, and gives him nothing for his work. Who says, I will build myself a wide house with spacious chambers, and cut out windows for it, paneling it with cedar, and painting it with vermilion. Shall you reign because you enclosed yourself in cedar? Did not your father eat and drink and do justice and righteousness? When it was well with him, he judged the cause of the poor and needy. Then it was well. Was not this knowing me? Yet your eyes and your heart are for nothing but your covetousness. Damn. For shedding innocent blood and practicing oppression and violence. Therefore, concerning Joachim, they shall not lament for him. They shall not lament for him, saying, my brother, my sister. They shall not lament for him, saying, lost master, or lost his glory. He shall be buried within the burial of a donkey, dragged and cast out beyond the gates of Jewland. Go up to Lebanon and cry out. Lift up your voice in Bashan. Cry in Abiram, for all your lovers are destroyed. I spoke to you in your prosperity, but you were like, nah, I got time for that. Yeah. This has been your manner from your youth. You're like, I'm fat and happy, it's okay. But it's been your way that you don't obey my voice, and the wind shall eat up all your rulers, and your lovers shall go to captivity. Surely, then you will be ashamed and humiliated for all your wickedness. O inhabitant of Lebanon, making your nest in the cedars, how gracious will you be when pangs come upon you, like the pain of a woman in labor. As I live, says the Lord, though Coniah, the son of Joachim, king of Judah, were the signet on my right hand, yet I will pluck you off and give you to the hand of those who seek your life, and into the hand of those who face you. Fear the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and hand of the Chaldeans, so I will cast you out, and your mother who bore you into another country, where you were not born, and there you shall die. But to the land which they desire to return, they will not return. Is this the man, Coniah, who despised broken idol, a vessel which is no pleasure, Why are they cast out, he and his descendants, and cast into a land which they do not know? O earth, 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 hear the word of the Lord. Write this man down as childless, a man who shall not prosper in his days, for none of his descendants will prosper, sitting on the throne of David and ruling anymore in Judah. Have no idea what any of that meant. Like, no idea what any of that meant. Wild. How many minutes are we at? Oh, we're not even at an hour yet. Damn. And nobody came over. Well, there is a lot of people streaming right now. Lots of people. Oh, man. That one person's got 207. Wow, just hand me one watcher. Haha. Just one. I want somebody to talk with me. Hi, Sheriff Hector. I don't even know if you're still here or not, but hi. Come and chat my chat. I'll stop talking in God voice.
Even though God voice is so much fun. Oh, it's not Sheriff Hector. Mystery Watcher. Dun, dun, dun. No, I don't know. But I do not know what's happening. Okay. So, do we want to do another chapter? We could do another chapter. Holy crap. Holy crap. 23 is really long. Haha. Oh my god, it's really long. Oh. Here we go. I guess this would kind of be a warning to people who spread the word. This is kind of a warning of sorts. So yeah, okay. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be long, but we're gonna do it.
Okay. Woe to the shepherds who destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture. Therefore, hold on. Therefore, says God, against the shepherds who feed my people, you have scattered my flock, driven them away, not attended to them. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. You have driven them away and not attended to them. But I'm going to attend to you for your evil doings. But I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries where I have driven them and bring them back to their folds, and they will be fruitful and increase. I will set up shepherds over them who will feed them, and they shall fear no more or be dismayed, nor shall they be lacking. Behold, the days are coming that I will raise to David a branch of righteousness. A king shall reign and prosper, execute judgment and righteousness in the earth. In his days, Judah will be saved, and Israel will dwell safely. Now, this is his name by which he will be called, the Lord our righteousness. That's a Jesus thing. Not exactly ever heard him called that before. So I'm not even going to claim to know God logic. Again, it's God logic. But nobody's ever called Jesus that ever. Like, they called him Hosanna. Hosanna. I don't know. But also, in the New Testament, his name was supposed to be Emmanuel. But the angel named him Jesus. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Oh. I love God. They will never live this down. God always has this over them. Look, okay. The days are coming that they shall no longer say, as the Lord lives, who brought these terrible ass people out of Egypt. They won't say that no more. They'll say, as the Lord lives, who brought up and led the descendants out of the house of Israel from the north country and from all the countries where I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. What? When did that happen? What? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what I just read. What did I just read? I don't even know. But we're just going to keep going because I don't know. My heart within me is broken because of the prophets. All my. Wait, who's talking? Okay, I'm right. Okay. My heart within me is broken because of the prophets. All my bones shake. I am like a drunken man, and like a man whom wine has overcome, because of the Lord and because of his holy word. What? So that was supposed to be in. Okay, I know what's happening. We gotta rewind. Okay.
My heart within me is broken because of the prophets. All my bones shake. I am like a drunken man who wine has overcome because of the Lord and because of his holy words. For the land is full of adulterers, and because of a curse, the land mourns. The pleasant place of the wilderness are dried up. Their course of life is evil, and their might is not right.
For both prophet and priest are profane. Yes, in my house I have found their wickedness. Therefore, their way shall be on them, like slippery ways in the darkness. They shall be driven on and fall in them. For I will bring disaster on them, the year of their punishment. And I have seen folly in the prophets of Samaria. Dun, dun, dun. They prophesy by Baal and cause my people, these terrible ass people, to err. Also, I have seen a horrible thing in the prophets of Judah. They commit adultery and walk in lies. They also strengthen the hands of evildoers, so that no one turns back from his wickedness. All of them are like Sodom to me, and their inhabitants are like Gomorrah. Therefore, I will feed them with wormwood. I will make them drink water of gall. For from the prophets of Julian, profaneness has gone out. Do not listen to the words of the prophets who prophesy to you. Okay. Do not listen to the words of the prophets who prophesy to you. They make you worthless. They speak a vision of their own heart, not from the mouth of the Lord. They continually say to those who despise me, the Lord said, you shall have peace. I mean, it's funny, you know, like they're having a bad time and they're like, why? And the dude's like, what? You're going to have peace, dude. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay. It's kind of funny because it's not okay. I don't know. Okay, maybe it's not funny, but I mean, it's kind of funny, right? Because the dude's like losing his mind, like, oh, everything is so bad. And then he goes talk to the prophet, and the prophet's like, no, dude, it'll be okay. And then the one guy's like, all right, things are gonna be okay. And then he goes outside and gets hit by a falling satellite or something. Haha, that's not funny, but it is. Tastes like candy, but it's not. Yeah, words and things. I don't even know. Oh, did you hear that? I literally almost just died from drinking my coffee. Okay. Where am I at? For who has stood in the counsel of the Lord and has perceived and heard his word? Who has marked his word and heard it? Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord has gone forth in fury. I'm starting to empty my clip. A violent whirlwind, it will fall violently on the head of the wicked, and the anger of the Lord will not turn back until he has executed and performed the thoughts of his heart. In the latter days, you will understand it perfectly. I understand it. Me, Nikki, right now in God voice. I think I get it. Except for no, I don't. It's God logic. I'm just kidding. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just made that up. And I don't know what latter days it's talking about here. I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesy. But if they had stood in my counsel and had caused my people to hear my words, then they would have turned them all from their evil way and from the evil of their doings. Am I a God near at hand and not a God far off? Can anyone hide himself in secret places so I shall not see them? Do I not fill heaven and the earth? Every, I never understood this, why people have to have somebody else speak for them when they could just clearly just speak to me themselves. I don't even know what's happening, but I'm pretty sure people could just talk to me. They just don't. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, even if you don't know God logic, even if you don't know God logic, Nikki K don't know God logic, but she talks to God all the time. She even argues with me. Yeah, it's a thing that happens. She argues in hindsight. It's not like she can really argue on anybody's behalf because she don't know anybody. Although she does try, well, she prays for Trump. I think that counts. But anyway, I have heard what the prophets have said who prophesy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed a dream. Yeah. How long will this be in the heart of the prophets who prophesy lies? Indeed, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart, who try to make my people forget my name by their dreams, which everyone tells his neighbor, as their fathers forgot my name for Baal. The prophet who has a dream, let him dream. And he who has my word, let him speak faithfully. What is the chaff to the wheat? Is not my word like a fire, and like a hammer that breaks rocks in pieces? I am against the prophet who steal my words, everyone from his neighbor. Behold, I am against the prophet who use their tongues and say, he says, behold, I am against those who prophesy false dreams and tell them and cause my people to err by their lies and by their recklessness. Yet I did not send them or command them. Therefore, they shall not profit this people at all, says the Lord. Oh, I said that. Ah, yeah. So, when these people, or the prophet, or the priest ask you, what is the tabernacle of the Lord? You tell them, what oracle? I will even forsake you. As for the prophet and the priest and the people who say, the oracle of the Lord, I will even punish that man and his house. Thus every one of you shall say, his neighbor and his brother, what the Lord answer, and what is the Lord spoken? And the oracle of the Lord you shall mention no more. For every man's word will be his oracle. For you have perverted the words of the living God, the Lord of hosts, our God. Thus you will say to the prophet, what has the Lord answered you? What did the Lord say? But since you say the oracle of the Lord, say this. Because you say this word, oracle of the Lord, and I have sent you, saying, do not say the oracle of the Lord. Therefore, behold, I, even I, will utterly forget that I gave you and your fathers, and will cast you from my presence, and I will bring an everlasting reproach upon you, and a perpetual shame which shall not be forgotten.
This is the time I wish somebody was here because I have no idea what the fuck that just said. Whew. So, I have no idea. This is when Miss Mud Duck needs to be here. Yeah. Wish Mud Duck was here. Or Neil. Neil needs to come back. He watches me in the mornings. But I'm pretty sure he can stay up and watch me one time and tell me what this means. Oh, that's God voice. Hi, asshead. How are you? And does it say Andy Joanne? I can't read very good. That sounded like a demon. That was God voice. Yeah. Because God needs his own voice. And this is Nikki voice. Man. Damn. Oh, okay. 24 is not that long. Neither is 25. Well, it's the only voice I have for God voice. It's the only one I have that sounds like it could be godly. Like, hi, I'm God. Yeah. And plus, I can't do God any justice with my broken tracheotomy voice. So I gave him his own voice because he's his own person. So, but welcome. It made it hard to listen. I apologize for that, my dear friend. I'm Nikki K, by the way. I'm your Superstone Sage. Yeah, that's me. It's nice to meet you. Well, and pretty soon we're going to be, because right now, the book Jeremiah, it's pretty much God arguing. Well, God is super pissed off at these people. So he's talking mad shit, like a lot. And then this poor Jeremiah, he's getting hated on so bad because he's always telling the people that God is pissed off. He just wants them to say sorry. But saying sorry is a hard thing to do because it's way more fun to just go do something else. So Jeremiah is trying to tell the people God's pissed off, all while inside his head there's a pissed off God in his head. And then all the people around him are pissed off because he keeps telling them mean things that God keeps telling him to say. So Jeremiah is kind of he's has it really bad right now. Like really bad. I feel bad for the poor guy. Oh, yeah. No, I'm always in Neo. Because Neo tells the Bible all really nice and cute and stuff. And it's a nice contrast from my roaring Old Testament videos. Because I mostly do this to have fun. Because the Old Testament is my favorite book. And God is hilarious. Oh, have a good time. Uh, and yeah, I I have Neo pray for me and my raccoons a lot. Yeah, I do. I have her pray for my raccoons and my cats, but mostly my raccoons. My cats are assholes, but those cute little raccoons, they just keep having babies and dropping them off here. I'm like a raccoon daycare center. I've got a giant ass bag of dog food in my kitchen for the baby raccoons I keep getting left here. And I have to move in like 5 months, so I'm trying to get them far away from my house. But it's so hard because they're so cute. I end up sitting out there and talking with them for a long time, which I gotta stop doing that. But I I I would like you to stay because we do have fun. And I know you might not like God voice a lot, But God voice makes the whole experience so much better because God has ADHD, believe it or not. Well, at least in my story, God has ADHD and he gets off track a lot and he forgets what's happening. God is such a fun character in my story. So I would love you to stick around for my story. Or my rendition. My rendition of, I call it God's unofficial biography, Das Bible, but my version of God in the Bible has ADHD severely, and they don't make God-sized Prozac. Hope I didn't offend you too bad. Or maybe I did. This is an offensive church. I don't want to offend people, but it does happen occasionally. People don't like God having ADD. I think it makes it more fun. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're about to be getting into the good stuff. Okay. So, where are we at? Okay. The Lord showed me, and there were 2 baskets of figs set before God's house after Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, carried away captive Jeconiah, the son of Joachim, king of Judah, and the princes of Judah. I thought he already carried away Zedekiah. Wait, what's happening? Temple of the Lord carried away Jeconiah and the princes of Judah with the craftsmen, the smiths, from Jewland, and brought them to Babylon. 1 basket had very good figs. Wait, very good figs. Like the figs that are first. Son of a bitch, I can't read this. Okay. Okay. The Lord showed me, and there were 2 baskets of figs set before God's house. After Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, carried away captive Jeconiah, the king of Judah, and the princes of Judah with the craftsmen and the smiths from Jewland, and had brought them to Babylon. 1 basket had very good figs, like the figs that are first ripe, and the other basket had very bad figs, which could not be eaten. They were so bad. Then the Lord said to me,
What do you see, Jeremiah?
and I said, figs, the good figs, very good, and the bad, very bad figs, which cannot be eaten. They are so bad. And again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, it's hard to do this without God voice. Okay, I'll do it without God voice. Hey, Razor, welcome. Okay. I'm sorry, I got to do it with God voice.
Okay. Take these good figs, So I'll acknowledge those who were carried away captive from Judah, whom I have sent out of this place for their own good into the land of the Chaldeans. For I will set my eyes on them for good, and I will bring them back to this land. Just hold on.
Okay. So remember back in the beginning when God was like, escape now, go to the Chaldeans and I will save you. If you don't escape, I will kill you. Right? That's what he said. And then there was the whole field of slaughter, valley of slaughter, whatever. But anyway, this is God talking about those people that he let escape, that he's going to bring them back to the land, and he will build them and not pull them down. And then he says,
I will plant them and not pluck them. I will give them a heart to know me, that I am the Lord. Because that's all I wanted this whole time. That's all I've wanted this whole time. They're fucking with these other guys who can't even do nothing. And I've said that before. Am I really that far away that nobody can talk to me? Does everybody think they can only talk to me through someone else? It's like, that's not a thing. But apparently it's a thing. But anyway, if I do good for these guys, then they'll remember me because I was nice to them. Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I do nice things. Yeah. And they will be my people, and I will be their God. For they shall return to me with their whole heart. That's all I want. This whole book, it should be, dear people, love me, love God. That's what this book should be called. Just say you're sorry and love me. That's all I want. Okay. And the bad figs, which cannot be eaten, they are so bad. I will give up Zedekiah, king of Judah, his princes, and the residue of Jewland who remain in this land. Oh, this is what he's doing with Zedekiah. I was wondering because he was talking about Joachim over there, but now he's back to Zedekiah. Yeah, okay. So, the residue of Jewland who remain in this land, those who dwell in Egypt, I will deliver them to trouble into all the kingdoms of the earth for their harm, to be a reproach and a byword, a taunt, a curse, in all places where I shall drive them. I'm going to pile drive them right in there too. They're like, holy shit, pile drive a Jew into my what? I don't even know what's happening. But it's what's going to happen. I choke slam and everything. Y'all think I'm kidding. And I will send the sword. I'm going to empty my Tommy gun of fury. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll even do a pile driving bullet. I don't even know what's happening. But I'm going to empty my Tommy gun of fury on them, and it's going to be awesome. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to put bullets in that ass until it's consumed the land that I gave them and their fathers.
And we are going to end on that one because you're right. That is a lot of God voice. Uh, it's this little sound box microphone thing that Dustin got me a long time ago when I decided God needed his own voice. Oh, it's because we're moving still. I don't have so much stuff in here. I don't even have Jimmy the Juggalo in here no more. He's packed away. All my Trump stuff is packed away. Yeah. I had my microphone and stuff packed away until a couple days ago. I think early last week. And do you remember those videos without God voice? I couldn't even function. It's hard to not use God voice because God and regular voice, like in like a regular person's voice, God sounds so impersonal. Like, and I could understand like people reading it like word by word. It's like that makes it so impersonal. You give God the personality you want to give him. And then the Bible is great. No, but it's this sound machine thing. It's even got music on it. Yeah, that's it. But I can make music with it, I think. I don't know. On Amazon, it's a soundboard. It's a soundboard and a mic combo. It's a soundboard that comes with a microphone. I would hold it up for you, but my setup is held together by coffee cans and cardboard boxes. So can't really move anything. But if you look it up on Amazon, it's like a soundboard board voice changer. It's called well, I don't even know if it has a name. Okay. It's just a generic soundboard voice box. I don't know. They got it for me in secret. I don't know. I didn't even bother to ask because I had to argue for a long time to get a voice changer because there's a lot of people in my life who don't like God voice either. they don't they don't like the fact that God has his own personality. They don't agree with that kind of thing. But it's like, aren't you supposed to be personal with God? Whatever. God probably already knows I was gonna do that. So, is that lady still here? And Joanne, Andy, Joanne, Joandy. Maybe. So, what do we want to talk about real quick? Or do we want to read some more? Who's live right now? Everybody should be live right now. Well, everybody. I don't know. Disco lemonade. Just having a few beers. I'm just having a couple cigarettes. And then I think I'm going to go out there, check on the raccoons, see if any of my cats want inside, and then maybe go to bed. Man, it is so hot. Is it hot everywhere? Like, is it how where you are, Razor? Little place called Kokomo. We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. Alright, you know what? We'll just go ahead and read chapter 25 because I don't know if it's that long or not. Holy crap, it is that long. Okay, we're going to read it. Why not? Holy shit. It's a special day. Oh, somebody told you happy birthday. Happy birthday. How old are you today? How old are you? I'm 41-ish, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm 41. I'll be 42 in November. Oh, look, I found out something today. Do we want to look something up? We're going to look something up. You're 68 years old. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We're going to look something up. What is an ECT? Okay. Okay. It, oh, it's for depression. Okay. Hey, have you ever heard of this before? Hold on. What are we gonna do? We're gonna share that. Okay. Cause I was told about this. Um, well, my therapy people were talking about it, and uh, apparently it's a thing that you stick in your brain. Yeah, electric convulsive therapy. Yeah, I I want to ask my neurologist about this thing. I do. I want to ask her if I can get this. Okay, I'll be right here for a second because I want to read this now. Electroconvulsive therapy is a procedure done under general anesthesia. Small electric currents pass through the brain. Oh. Oh, so they're going to give me a seizure on purpose? Okay. Well, this is something. Yeah, I should definitely ask my neurologist. She's probably like, what the fuck? No, you can't get that in your brain. Are you kidding? I bet you. Or she'll go, well, I think maybe at this time might not be the right time. You've only had a brain injury for like a decade. It'll be okay. Severe, severe mania. Oh, I have this disorder, mania. I take medication for that. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to start this thing and I'm going to look at it tomorrow. Damn, this is wild. That's the craziest thing. Huh. Well, that was fun. I guess that's next my next stop for brain management. Let's see how that goes, I suppose. Damn. But you know what? I think my neurologist might let me do it. She might let me do it. She might be like, ah, that'd probably be a good thing for you. Yeah. You don't have, I don't have very violent seizures. So it's not like I would go into a violent seizure. At least I hope not. But I've never gone into a seizure under anesthesia. No, it should be okay. Damn. Now I'm thinking too much about it. It's kind of scary. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, anyway, who is. Oh, Razor, you're live. Okay, well, I'll just send everybody over to you. Okay. Man, this is wild. Huh. All right. So, I want to tell everybody it's time to give the pillow some head and the sheets some ass. Have the sweetest dreams on the entire planet. Love you. Bye.